Awesome. Okay, well, welcome to Calmify, where we get our energetic cup of coffee. So, who would like to go first? Who would like their first cup of coffee? Lisa? Okay.
Yeah. Well, are we aiming for a specific goal or just a feeling today, or what's the
Today's a feeling day.
okay.
Feel good
So
about. Good question. Good.
I I just really want to feel like people will show up for me
Okay.
because I'm getting the opposite results of that presently. So,
What would be a reason they wouldn't show up for you?
well, my specific program I think is just they're not going to come.
Okay. Have you had anything in the past where they didn't?
I did have a party once that was a complete bomb for a job that I had where seven people showed up. One was my boss, and two were my parents, and one was my brother. So that didn't go over very well.
So did that come to your
Mm,
forefront of your mind when you're thinking about this?
Not necessarily. There's just a gut feeling that I get when people kind of go silent in terms of getting invited to my party, and then they just don't say anything. And then, my stomach kind of drops, and it's like, oh, there's the answer finally. They're not going to be there. And some of it is like literally people just deciding that they had nothing to do but feel like making plans the last minute. Like they won't wouldn't commit, just waiting for something better to come along, I guess, kind of.
Okay, deep breath in and out. Deep breath and hold. I eliminate expecting to be disappointed with my parties are the best. Deep breath and hold. I release expecting to be disappointed with everyone wants to be there. Deep breath and hold. I release expecting to be disappointed with they will all show up. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful that everyone wants to be invited. Deep breath and hold. I release expecting to be disappointed with everyone wants to come. Deep breath and hold. Yourself with expectations with people will show up for me. One second. My phone did a whole scramble. And so when I look for references now, it takes me a second. Okay, deep breath and hold yourself belief blocks with expecting people to show up for me. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. All that are meant to show up for me will show up for me. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I believe this party will be a success. Deep breath and hold. Reset blocks with I believe that everything happens for a reason. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I'm creating the best outcome for me. Bread and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I am feeling into the best outcome for me. Deep breath in and out. All right, so now when you visualize this party, what comes up for you?
I have a lot of food and stuff because I overplan for events, but I'm still just not really seeing as many people.
Okay.
And I know you said when we were talking about this the other day, it's totally not a numbers thing. The only reason I was using numbers as a metric is because the same number popped up, and last year we were talking about a event that I threw, which had a specific like number.
Mhm.
And you said that if I worked on it and gave people advance invites, that potentially I could get more people to come. Well, I did well in advance this year, and even the people that I am close to, like I'm just manifesting reasons for them not to come.
Okay.
I see that happening, like uncanny things will happen, or like my own sister won't come.
Deep breath in and hold. There's a blocks with love with they don't love me. Deep breath in and hold. There's a blocks with love with feeling and being loved. Deep breath in and hold. There's no blocks with female influence with feeling and being loved. Deep breath in and hold. There's no blocks with male influence with feeling and being loved. Release all rejection with feeling and being loved. Deep breath in and hold. I release expectations to being rejected with feeling or being loved. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. Everyone loves me. Deep breath in and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. Everyone loves my parties. Deep breath in and hold. I anticipate and expect everyone to show up. Okay, deep breath in and out. I'm going to move on, but I'm going to give you homework. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down all the reasons you don't think they're going to show up. Write down all the excuses that you've created in your head. I'm a bad party thrower. I'm whatever, right? Whatever you can think of. And then what you're going to do, you're going to do two columns. You're going to write that column, and then the other column, you're going to do the complete opposite, right? And you're going to clear the one column and you're going to activate the other one. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Who would like to go next? Nikhil? Yes.
It is it's the same ongoing issue with money.
Can't hear you.
Sorry. So it's the same. Is it clear now?
Better, not much.
Okay, so it's the same ongoing issue, I would say, with finances, money.
Finances and money.
Mm-hmm.
What about
It it just doesn't seem to stay. Just finds way to just go.
it's too much of a flow and not too much of a
Mm-hmm.
stay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath and hold. I release all uncertainty with why does money flow to me? Deep breath and hold. I release all uncertainty with why does money flow through me? Deep breath and hold. I release all insecurities and uncertainties with why doesn't money flow to me? Deep breath in and out. Does anything come up for you with those?
Hmm, maybe I don't deserve something like that.
What?
I don't deserve.
I don't deserve.
Mhm.
Don't deserve the money, or you don't deserve to buy
Yes,
what you want to buy with the money?
deserve the money.
You don't deserve the money itself.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
No, that's it. I
Okay.
mean, I don't deserve. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't do anything for it. All right. Deep breath and hold. I still blocked with work with I didn't do anything to earn the money. We still blocked with effort with I didn't do anything to earn the money. Deep breath and hold. I still blocked with time with I didn't do anything to earn the money. Release all belief blocks with I didn't do anything to deserve the money. We still blocked with certainty with I didn't do anything to deserve the money. We still blocked with spending with I didn't do anything to deserve the money. Deep breath and hold. I still box with money with I deserve it. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I deserve money to flow to me. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I am worthy of money flowing to me. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I am good enough to allow money to flow to me. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful that my efforts are acknowledged, so therefore I deserve money to flow to me. Deep breath in and out. I went somewhere. Deep breath in and out. What comes up for you for deserving money?
Mm,
Do you have reasons for not deserving it?
maybe it's like I'm not following the right path. That's what I get.
You get what?
And not following the right track or the right path.
I'm not following. I'm off track. Guidance. Okay. Deep breath in and hold. I raise up blocks with I'm off track. Deep breath in. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I'm open to receiving guidance. Deep breath in. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I'm open to receiving guidance to get on the right track. Deep in home, so happy, thankful, and grateful. I have the guidance to find the right path for me. Okay. In my mind, they gave me 10 choices. 8 and 10 were weak. So 2 of them can be immediately eliminated. Then you'd have to go through the other 8 and maybe do a process of elimination if you even have that. Do you have choices?
Sorry. Choices as in like
Like directions to go?
nope.
No?
I mean, I wouldn't say 10, but maybe 2 or 3 at max.
Okay, so you have about 3 choices. But 8 and 10 are weak. Okay, so let's do this. Deep breath and hold. I release all energetic weaknesses with the numbers 8 and 10. Deep breath and hold yourself back to the value with 8 and 10. Deep breath and hold. I release all belief blocks with they're all wrong. Deep breath and hold yourself belief blocks with none of them are right for me. Deep breath and hold yourself back to the reality with they're all wrong for me.
Sorry.
Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. No matter what I choose, I will be successful. Deep breath and hold. I'm so happy, thankful, and grateful. I have a successful mindset. Resistance. I release all resistance to my own success. Deep breath in and out for me. I can see particles. I want to clear the particles. What are those particles? Hold on. They're cells. Okay, so what do I do with those? Hold on. Deep breath and hold. Are you still blocks on a cellular level with achieving my goals and dreams? Deep breath in and hold. Are you still blocks on a cellular level with allowing myself to be successful? Deep breath home. So happy, thankful, and grateful that success supports me on a cellular level. That was a tongue-tied twister. Deep breath home. So happy, thankful, and grateful. I'm celebrating my success. Okay. Deep breath in and out. You have tools. I think the candle thing, right? That candle thing. Do that for your success. See yourself successful. See yourself, right? And then if there's any resistance or hesitancy, obviously you need to clear that. But constantly see yourself, like whatever happens, it's see yourself celebrating, right? Lisa, you too.
Yeah.
See yourself
Yep.
celebrating.
Sure.
Okay. And do the candle thing because that's what came up to me immediately.
Oh, okay. Frame
You know what I'm
technique.
talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that frame, that
Yeah.
practicing being
Mhm.
separate. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Anything?
Lisa, that would probably help you too. The candle visualization. So it's like you focus on one thing and it like eliminates all the other stuff. Nikhil, if you want to do, can you share it in the chat if you know where it is? Can you share it for
Yeah,
Lisa? I don't
it's
know if
yeah,
Lisa will want to do it, but it
yeah,
would be a good thing for her to do for that too.
yeah. It's basically you individuate yourself. You feel separate from everything, every person, and every object. So that's what it is. When you feel separate, you are inside, like you are inside of your body. You are more present. So that's what it is. So I'll share the link in the chat. Mhm.
Okay, awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Okay, I know we only have a couple more minutes, but else would like to go? Who else would like to go? Jackie?
Yeah, I just want to piggyback. I feel a lot of energy today, which is really good. So I want to take advantage of feeling that vibe.
Okay.
Again, it's focusing on the finish line, um, and being successful, enrolling my people and effortlessly reaching out daily, keeping that consistency of constantly reaching out, not in a panic, but out of my heart. Giving that vision that I can see other people and how um, they could benefit.
Okay. All right, so go to that vision of the benefits and reaching out. You're at the finish line. Notice what you noticed. And then add something to it. Maybe a color, maybe a person, maybe a word. So you're being an
About
act.
is it about them or about me? About me, right?
Well, it's your picture, it's your future vision.
Yeah, the picture I see is when that first person hits that line and it breaks the tape. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay, so picture that. And then keep moving forward like a movie. And only do for like 20 seconds. And then go back and then do it again and add something to it. Go back to that picture. Do it
Mhm.
again, add something to it. And
Okay.
then go back again, start it all over again, add something more to it from before. And go,
Okay.
okay, now go back again, start all over again, add something more to it, make it big, make it better. Add something to it and go to the end. And then now tell me something about it.
Only seeing to the left. I don't see any. It's like my vision's closed off.
Okay.
Anything right of me, I can see all left of me,
So the
which,
left is future, right? It's future, is that
okay,
future for you? And right is the past. That's what it is for me. It's not always for everyone, but that's what it is for me.
perfect.
So the
Perfect.
right
That's
is
good
the
then.
past and the left is the future, right? So you're
Awesome.
letting the past go and you're moving to the so the right essentially for you, Jackie, I think is if you had anything to clear.
Okay.
Okay. So if there's anything to clear, that's what you need to address, but we're working on future, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay. In this instance, I know we were talking yesterday, but in this instance, that's what it appears to me. That's what I see.
Okay. So that's a good thing.
As far as I
And
can see,
just to keep visualizing that, keep visualizing it.
keep moving
Okay.
forward. And then if you're not reaching it or you're noticing like, you notice that something comes up, then what is the resistance? What is the doubt? What am I doing to prevent this? Right? Because we're always preventing ourselves.
Yeah, it's mainly disbelief, not believing that I can do it. That's really what keeps coming back.
Okay, where is it?
I can't convince them. I know that they would benefit. I know, but I don't know how to convince them to
Okay,
do
so
it.
control. Deep breath in and out. Erase all blocks to letting go of control of what other people do. Deep breath and hold. Erase all blocks with control, with controlling what other people think. Deep breath and hold. Erase all blocks with control, with what other people have. Deep breath and hold. Erase all blocks with control, with what other people want. What's another word for persuade?
Convince,
Convince. Okay, that's weak too.
influence.
Influence you're strong with. Convince is weak. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath and hold. Erase all blocks with influence, with convincing others to do what I want them to do. Deeper and hold. I release all insecurities and control with convincing others to do what I want them to do. Deep right home, so happy, thankful, and grateful. I naturally influence others just by being me. Deep right home, so happy, thankful, and grateful. I am in the flow of success. Deep right home, so happy, thankful, and grateful. I trust in the divine outcomes. Deep right home, so happy, thankful, and grateful. I have faith in divine outcomes. Okay, deep breath in and out. Okay, so this goes back to, and I know you know Coral, not everybody does, but it goes back to Coral about in sales, right? When she would say she didn't really sell, she was just sharing, right? And
Yes.
so going back to that, and like if I go to a restaurant and I really like their food, like wow, they have this amazing like cheese that they have with this bread, and it was just so good, and I never even bothered to mention the name of the restaurant. Maybe I even forget the name of the restaurant. But I was like, oh, the cheese with the libretto was just so amazing. Like I could have had that for dinner, right? And it just was mouth watering. And like I just keep going on and on about it. Well, after a while, you're like, well, where'd you get it from? I want some of that. I love cheese, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's this restaurant on the street. Oh, I can't think of it. I think it's on, yeah. And then you're like, oh, wait, it was this, right? Or you have to get back to them because you don't remember the name of it because you were so enthralled in the cheese that you forgot the name of the restaurant, right? So, getting into that, right? Getting into your story, getting into I'm so awesome and amazing. Well, no, that's what you think. That's not what you say. You think you're awesome and amazing. But this is what I did. This is where I went, and this trip was so amazing. Let's just say it's a trip. So I went to Alaska. You don't say anything about where you work for or whatever. I went to a trip to Alaska. I saw what are they, whales that jump out? You talk about the story, right? And you get
Okay.
into the story.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then that's where your heart goes into. Your heart goes into that.
The heart,
And then
my
you don't
heart.
worry.
Okay.
Yeah, your heart
Okay.
goes into the story of
Okay.
the experience.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I will
You're
see some
awesome.
of you
Thank
later
you
on.
so
You're
much.
welcome, or tomorrow, depending on what class you just choose. Is that? Yes, Nicole, before I let you go.
Yeah, I have put the link in the chat, so people who want to
Awesome. Yes. So that
see it,
link, I
they
think
can.
Lisa got it. Awesome. I think
Okay.
Kathy was the only one that came on late. It's a visualization link. Kathy, if you want to grab it, it's just,
Yeah.
it's on YouTube. It's just how to like eliminate chaos and to focus on one thing if you want it. It was something Nikhil had shared a long time ago, and I just thought that Lisa would appreciate it.
Yeah,
There's all
and it
different ways
really
to manifest
helps.
and visualize, but yeah. Nikhil
It
had
really
Nikhil had a
helps.
lot of good
Yeah.
good outcomes with him for that. So that's why I thought I would share. So
Yeah.
if not, like I said, there's all different kinds of ways. But all right, guys, I
Yeah.
gotta go. I have somebody waiting. Nicole, did you have another question? No? Okay.
Oh, it's just like it's 26 minutes, but it's not that long. It's the first 10 minutes are like just the explanation or the background to it, and then 15 minutes the meditation. That's it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that note. Yeah. Just fast forward. You don't have to want it unless you want
Mhm.
to. So okay. See you guys later. Bye. Hello, hello. How's it going? You're on mute.
It's going. You guys, I saw the weather thing this morning, and you guys are hotter than we are down here, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my,
it's okay though.
oh my God. You know what? When it gets like that down here during the summer, I rarely go out except like to mow my grass, and I do it like at 7:30 in the morning
Yeah,
because and you know what? And I sometimes I break it up into 2 days. I do the front portion one day and then the side portion another. Because
sure.
I just don't, you know what I mean? I just don't overdo it. But
Right.
listen, I had a chance to use what I've learned this morning. I was
Okay.
driving I had to take the puppy over to be weighed, she's gonna be 10 months old, and I usually keep track because I feed raw and it goes by body weight. So I had to take her over to the vet to get her weighed. And I had to go down and get them dog food down in Boca right off of 20th Street there. And so I'm on my way to Boca and I pull in and gosh darn if Luana didn't call me and I went to press the button to turn it, you know what I mean, to turn it off, and I pressed the talk button instead.
Oops.
So okay, so anyway, so she goes, well, I'm just checking on you. I just want to see how you're doing. And I said, I'm okay. I said, I have a lot of things going on, and I said, I'm just trying to keep a low profile. I said, I'm gonna go into hermit mode. And she went, oh. So she says, well, tell me some of the things. And I said, you know what? I really don't, because I really don't want to go into it. I said, it's things that I just don't want to share. That's just the way it is. And so she said, well, I'm trying to get a hold of Our Lady for the financial thing, and I can't seem to get a hold of her. And I said, well, I don't use her anymore. And she goes, what? I said, I don't use her anymore. And she goes, why? And I said, I really don't want to get into it. I said, but I said, you'll learn as you get older and you get finished with your teaching job. You have to start interviewing people because you go with the people that are going to make you the most money. That's the way it is in retirement. I mean, it doesn't. And she goes, oh, she goes, I just can't believe it. She goes, you're just like changing. You're not the same person that you were before. And I was like, yeah, I feel that. I get it. And she goes, it's just not like you. All these things that you're doing are just not like you. And I said, well, I don't know, maybe you had a wrong idea of who I was.
Mm.
And then she said, well, and here's the thing. The whole time I'm talking, I'm getting this knot in my stomach. Like, I mean, a knot, like almost like I'm getting really aggravated. I'm getting agitated and aggravated. Like, I don't want to continue this. I said, listen, I said, I'm at the pet store. I said, I have another appointment to go to. And I said, I really don't want to get into this. And she goes, well, call me and let me know what's going on. I said, yeah, okay, bye. And I'm thinking to myself, well, there you go. And then I go to my watch to see first number that comes up when I push my watch to see how many steps was 111. So I got home and I looked it up and it said those angel numbers are associated with change.
Mhm.
So, and I'm like, okay, if that's not validation. So I said, thank you very much for telling me that I'm on the right path.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't believe it how people affect you like that when you get to a different place. Do you ever get that way? Like when people you don't know why they aggravate the shit out of you because you used to, talk to them or whatever, and then you start talking to them and it's like it just builds up inside of you. I'm like, oh God, this is a validation to let it go. So
Right.
I was thinking last night after we spoke and whatever, because I told you how I sit there and I process everything. But one thing that I want to make sure that I start doing is following my purpose. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing instead of being helter-skelter and going this way and that way and trying this and trying that. I want to be on a path where I know and I feel like I'm serving in the best way.